Yo, it's your boy Wes the Tech here to bring you another one of my personal favorite tech tips to help you as an artist grow on your craft. Now, today we're going to go over should you use Emubands for music distribution, all right? So if you're a recording artist who is possibly looking into using Emubands as your main music distribution service, then this is the perfect video for you, because in this video, I'm going to go over everything that you need to know about Emubands and whether it's actually a ideal fit or not when it comes to music distribution, all right? So just to jump right into it, when it comes to Emubands as a music distribution company, honestly, I can say that they are very interesting, all right? Now, when I say interesting, I don't really mean that in the best of lights. And the reason I say that is because they have a very weird setup as far as how they actually offer their services price-wise and features-wise, all right? Now, what I mean by that is when it comes to Emubands, straight to the point, it is a pay-per-release distribution company, all right? So it's similar to companies like TuneCore and CD Baby in the sense that you just have to pay a one-time fee in order to release your music. So it's a one-time fee for singles and a one-time fee for something bigger than a single, all right? So if you were actually to go to their page and you were actually to go to their services, or I'm sorry, their prices, the first thing you're gonna see is those two one-time fees. So as you see right here, when it comes to singles, it's going to be $12.50 per single release, which is a one-time fee. And then for, albums or anything bigger, which they call bundle, all right, which is more than just one song, you actually would just have to pay $25 of a one-time fee, all right? Now, this honestly isn't bad, but when you compare it to other music distribution companies like, let's say, CD Baby, that offers the same one-time fee service, CD Baby, you only have to pay $5 for singles and $5 for albums and things like that as well. So it's not the best price-wise to start off with for the type of plan or for the type of service that they offer. Now, there are other pay-per-release distribution companies out there as well, and most of them aren't as expensive as this one, but some of them are, so it really varies, all right? But I can honestly say that Emubands is not the most affordable when it comes to pay-per-release. But what makes Emubands very interesting to me is that outside of the one-time payment that you have to pay per release, you actually have to pay an annual fee as well, all right? And this is where it's really, really crazy to me, because if you scroll down from that same page where you see those prices, you're gonna notice this right here, which is gonna show three different plans. You have the basic plan that's for free, you have the plus plan that's for $25, and then you have the pro plan that's for $60. Now, the plus and the pro plan, these are annual fees, all right? And it's interesting because if you decide to go with the pro plan, which is $60, you still have to pay per release, all right? It's not like those annual plans like, let's say, DistroKid or Diddle, that you just have to pay one annual fee and you can release as much music as you want. You actually have the annual fee and you have the pay per release, which, like I said, makes this distribution company very, very interesting and downright crazy. The fact that they're charging you an annual fee as well as per release fee as well. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, well, what about the basic plan? The basic plan is free. Correct. The basic plan is absolutely free, and you could go with the basic plan and you would just have to pay per release. The one issue, or the big issue with this is that there's one key factor that you don't get in the basic plan, and you actually don't get that factor in the plus plan as well. This key feature is only available in the pro plan, and that key feature is the YouTube Content ID, all right? Now, if you guys know anything about what this is very, very important. If you don't know what YouTube Content ID is, click on the link above. I explain everything about that in the video that I have, in that video. But when it comes to YouTube Content ID, it's very important, especially when your music is on YouTube. It's the way you can protect your music. It's the way that you can get monetization for your music when other people decide to use your music on their content on YouTube. Without this YouTube content ID, people are able to actually use your music and get paid from the ads using your music, and you don't get anything out of it. So you definitely want to have YouTube content ID. For me, when it comes to distribution companies, it's a non-starter, all right? I actually also did a video earlier this year of the best music distribution companies 2023 moving forward. If you want to check that video out and you're still unsure about which distribution company you want to go with, you definitely want to click the link above, because in that video I tell you about the top 3 music distribution companies, and I'm telling you right now, Emubands is not one of them because of this sole reason, all right? When it comes to getting your YouTube content ID, the only plan that actually offers that is the Pro plan, all right? As you can see, it shows it right here. Content ID feature is only available in the Pro plan, the last plan on the list, all right? That is absolutely crazy to me. What that essentially means is that you have to pay $60 to create a Pro account per year, and then you have to pay either $12.50 per single release or $25 per bundle release, all right? This is absurd, all right? This is crazy to me because, like I said before, when you take something like CD Baby that you only have to pay $5 per release and YouTube content ID is included in that, I don't see the purpose of this Pro plan being the only plan that offers you the YouTube content ID, because that is very, very important for artists. So long story short, if you're an artist, the only real plan you could get is the Pro plan. I don't even know why the basic and the plus plan is there. The Pro plan is the only plan that would be actually suitable for independent artists. Now, don't get me wrong, just to be fair, there are a bunch of other features that you get with the Pro plan as well. You're not just getting the Pro plan for the YouTube content ID, but that is the most important aspect of the plan when you consider that the other 2 plan options, like the basic plan and the plus plan, they do not have the YouTube content ID feature, right? So you have no choice but to pay the $60 a year and then pay per release as you go along. And like I said, that's just absolutely absurd. I didn't need to know anything else about the company once I saw that, because that's ridiculous to me. You have 2 different types of plans. You have the per year plan that you pay 1 annual fee like DistroKid, which is $20, and you get your YouTube content ID for a small additional fee, or other plans like that you just pay your annual fee, YouTube content ID is included, or you pay per release and YouTube content ID is already included. This company does things way different. It's almost like these 3 plans that they have, the basic, plus, and Pro plan, they're basically not even plans, they're type of accounts that you could have. These are the 3 type of accounts that you can have as an artist, all right? And no matter what, you're going to have to pay per release. But the only account that's actually realistic or useful is the Pro plan, which is an additional $60 a year. So right there, in my opinion, it's not the best music distribution company. But like I said in all my other videos, to each his own, all right? Again, they have a lot of other benefits that you could get, but I didn't see any benefits that was like so, jaw-dropping that I would pay that $60 versus other distribution companies. Most of their features are straightforward. I don't see anything extra or anything like that. So there isn't any big incentive to really have to pay that $60 a year besides the YouTube content ID, all right? But like I said, if you're an artist and you think it's still a good option for you, go ahead, go for it. It's your music career. I'm all for it. But again, if you want to know, what the top 3 that I would recommend, you can definitely check out that video that I told you earlier. Also, the link to that video will be in my descriptions below. And it just breaks down the top 3 distribution companies considering everything, all right? But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had when it comes to Emubands. Again, once I saw the whole YouTube content ID thing, there was no reason to continue looking into it because it's just absolutely absurd to me. And it's not a distribution company that I would ever recommend, all right? But if you have any other questions, or if you feel like I'm wrong and there's some features that I don't know about that actually makes it worth the value that it is, please leave comments in the comment section below. I love to learn. I love to be proven wrong as well. So anything that I'm missing from here, Please let me know. If I got this information completely wrong, also let me know as well. I'm judging it based off of what is showing me as the features and the prices on their website, all right? But that's pretty much it. Again, if you have any questions, leave comments in the comment section below. I'm here to help you as an independent artist. I'm an independent artist as well, but my first focus is to help artists like yourself. Also, if you're an independent artist who's looking into leaving your 9-to-5 job and doing music full time as an artist, and you don't know exactly how to go about going through that process, definitely go ahead and grab my ebook. It's the 13 steps to jumpstart your music business. If you follow these 13 steps, I can guarantee that if you follow it properly, you can put yourself in a position to leave your 9-to-5 job so that you can do music full time. It takes you through all the important steps, from creating an LLC, from releasing your first single, from picking a music distribution company, a good one, and so on and so forth, all right? But that's pretty much it. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I hope that helped you out, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
So I ain't trying to hear what you gon' say.